Good morning, grade 4 learners. Welcome to your science class. I hope you are at your best at this moment and looking forward for the success of our lesson. Before I will discuss our lesson for today, let's have a short review about our last topic. Are you ready? I will read the question first. Afterwards, you will answer it. Are you ready? I know you are ready and excited for our review. The first question is, a female frog lays eggs in the blank. Anyone? What do you think is the answer for number 1? Yes, plant is the correct answer. Wow, excellent. The number 2 question is, a female frog drops its blank on the eggs. What do you think does a male frog drops on the eggs of the female frog? Anyone? Very good. Sperm or sperm cells is the correct answer for number 2. Now let's move to number 3. The question is, the fertilized eggs develop into young blank. What do you think will develop after the eggs fertilize? Anyone? Yes, fantastic. The correct answer is tadpoles. Now let's move to question 4. The question 4 goes this way. It uses its blank for swimming. What do you think does a frog use for swimming? Anyone? Very good. The correct answer is their tail. They use it for swimming. The last but not the least, the 5th question. The gills disappear and the blank develops. What do you think will develop after their gills disappear? Anyone? Yes. Wow, I'm amazed. The correct answer is lungs or their lungs. After the gills will disappear, their lungs will develop. I have here a short video. I hope you will enjoy watching it. After you watch it, what can you say? What do you think is our topic for today? Yes, our topic for today is the life cycle of humans. Based on the video, there are stages in the human life cycle. The first one is birth. The start of the human life cycle begins after the baby is delivered out by his or her mother to the outside world. That is the first stage when you see the outside world or the moment you were out from your mother's womb. The second one is infancy. It is characterized as the lasting from the birth through the first year of life. The infant is completely dependent upon his or her parents for survival. The child needs the breast milk or food from the mother or caretakers. According to research, the mothers need to give the breast milk for at least 2 years because it is the most nutritious food for the babies. The third is the childhood. This takes place between ages 1 to 10. The first 2 years, the child is called a toddler. During this time, the child learns how to walk, talk, and be more self-sufficient. The child is susceptible during this time to learn habits and behaviors. Susceptible means easily affected, influenced, or harmed by something. This is the stage wherein the child wanted to explore and asking more questions. The fourth one is adolescence. This takes place between ages 12 and 18. It is a critical turning point because it is when puberty takes place. Boys' voices change and the girls get their periods. As such, they began to separate more from parents and become more independent. This is the stage the boys and the girls having crushes. They want to explore and spend more time with their friends. It is the most critical one because they want that their friends are the one to understand them. So parents should give them space and guidance. The last but not the least is the adulthood. Start from age 18 throughout old age. Adulthood is when the human beings are fully grown and must provide entirely for themselves. This is also a significant time that adults can give birth, the stage where individuals start or already establish themselves in this world. So now let's move to the science concepts. First, there are 5 stages in the life cycle of humans. Second, there are from birth, infancy, childhood, adolescence, and adulthood. The third one, during infancy, the child is completely dependent upon his or her parents or caretakers for survival. The fourth, during childhood, the child learns how to walk, talk, and be more self-sufficient. And the last but not the least, adolescence is a critical turning point because it is when puberty takes place. So now, let's have the life cycle of humans. The life cycle of humans start from birth, infancy, childhood, adolescence, and adulthood. So that are the stages of the human life cycle. This is your activity. You will answer this in a piece of paper. I will read the instruction. Answer the following using birth, infancy, childhood, adolescence, or adulthood. First question, the child learn how to walk, talk, and be more self-sufficient. Second, stage when puberty takes place. Number 2, stage when puberty takes place. Number 3, starts of the human life cycle. I will repeat, starts of the human life cycle. 4, the infant is completely dependent upon his or her parents or caretakers for survival. The fifth one, this is also a significant time that adults can give birth. I will repeat, this is also a significant time that adults can give birth. The fifth one, this is susceptible during this time. The child is susceptible during this time to learn habits and behaviors. I will repeat, the child is susceptible during this time to learn habits and behaviors. Number 7, Human beings are fully grown and must provide entirely for themselves. The last and but not the least, boys' voices change and girls get their periods. Boys' voices change and girls get their periods. And the last one, letter B for letter B, enumerate the stages in the human life cycle, of humans. For your assignment, research about biotic, abiotic, and ecosystem. And you are guided by the following questions. First, what is biotic? Second, what is abiotic? And the last one, what is ecosystem? That's all, and God bless.